welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into specifically a no contact and or separation situation. What are their true feelings for you? And later on we are also going to be getting messages from them. I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one, I want to say this is mango, lemon, raspberry, ice candy. Alright, that is pile number one for you. And pile number two is butterscotch with chocolate cone ice cream. All right, so those are the two options for you. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the mango, lemon, raspberry ice candy, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into your reading, let's take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. So this is specifically for a no contact and or separation situation. What are pile one's person's true feelings for pile one, please? What are pile one's person's true feelings for pile one, please? I'll take that. What are pile one's person's true feelings for pile one, please? I'll take that. Feel like going one more time, pile one? So we're gonna go one more time. Way too many, but I will take this one. Alrighty, pile one. Let's see what we have here. We have the Queen of Swords. We have Temperance. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Hangman, or the Hangwoman, I guess, in this. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. I also have your oracle cards ready. These are for later. We have Deep Knowing, Careless, Bear, Harbor Gray, Adventure, Abundance, Dragon. Okay. Pile one, you could have moved on. You could be in another connection now, or this person perceives that you've moved on. This person perceives that there might be someone in your life. They're actually waiting patiently to find out more about whether or not you are with someone else or whether you still do have feelings for them. So they're actually waiting and watching right now, pile one. I got straight into that because that is the primary energy of your pile. It's just coming straight out to me. And I think that it is a very, very dominant thought in your person's mind as well. All right. I don't know if you are with someone, that energy is not coming through, but this person might perceive that you could be with someone or someone else has your heart, or you could have actually told them that I like someone else or I'm with someone else. And it definitely does bother them, but they are willing to wait. They are willing to wait for you to be ready to be with them. Okay, that's the primary energy that's coming through. So let's get into the other information that has come out in your reading today. So first off, you've definitely set boundaries for this person, all right, with this person, I guess I would say. Whether or not you're with someone else, whether or not you like someone else, you have definitely set boundaries with this person. This person feels that they cannot access you as much as they could have at one point. This person feels that maybe you have moved on. This person, they recognize that at one point you had really placed them in a very, very special place in your life, and now they're kind of on the outside watching you live your life. And right now they don't know what to do about it, Pawan, all right? It's a little bit, it's confusing for them because on one hand, they know they deserve this because they were really careless with your heart. They were careless with your feelings, and they understand why you have set boundaries today. But at the same time, they don't know how to convince you. And also on the other hand, they feel that you might be with someone else, or there might be someone else in your life. So they're kind of like waiting and watching right now to see where you are at to get more information. So right now, the common theme for all of you is that your person is in information gathering stage, all right? So they're trying to get as much information as possible, either from your friends, your mutual friends, from you, from what you're posting on social media, or even just, you know, their own intuition, because we do have the hanged person coming out over here. So they're kind of trying to analyze your behavior. They're trying to analyze what you're saying, how you're showing up, trying to see if there is really someone else in your life, or have you moved on, or do you have feelings for them? And depending on that, they want to take action, all right? So they're going to wait till they get more information about where you are at before deciding to take action. And if they perceive that you are, you know, you've got feelings for them, or you might be open to them coming in for a reconciliation, this person will step in. But if it is that, you know, you are not open to it, or you don't want this connection anymore, or this person realizes that, oh, you've moved on, then they're not going to do anything. They're just going to take a step back, and they're going to focus on their life, all right? So these are the two options that are coming up, and this is like the two options that they've put in their mind right now. Their true feelings for you right now is a lot of regret, because they know that they have been careless with your heart. There's also in their feelings kind of wanting to wait it out, wanting to see where you're at. So there's curiosity about you as well, about where you are at with respect to your life. This person, deep down, they feel a pull towards you. They definitely do want to be with you. They want to be a part of your life. I think you setting your boundaries really shocked this person. I don't think that this person expected you to set boundaries, or this person thought that they could continue in the behavior that they were in and you wouldn't do anything about it. But they do acknowledge, there is acknowledgement on their end, Pawan, that they have been, inattentive to your needs. They were not catering to your desires. They didn't want to listen to it, or they listened to it, but they didn't know how to act on it. They didn't think that it mattered so much as to break down the entire connection. So the way that I see it, all right, the how do I say this? The image that's coming through my mind is, maybe this person actually did do the big things, like, you know, they swept you off your feet, or maybe they, I'm thinking of, it's a very, very different scene, I know, but, you know, there's this scene in Desperate Housewives. Yeah, I know some of you might not watch it, so I will try to my best to explain what the scene is. All right, so there's a scene in Desperate Housewives where Gabby and Carlos, they're a married couple, all right, and Carlos at that point in time is pretty well off, and he buys Gabby these expensive gifts. And at one point she says, you haven't been paying attention to me at all. And then the next day he buys her a car, a really expensive car, and she's over the moon. But at the same time, she realizes that he has not been spending time with her. She's been having dinner by herself for the entire week. She's quite lonely. And so it's not about the big things, because he has been like trying to sweep her off the feet, getting her diamond necklaces and stuff like that. But it's the small things that really matter to her, and he hasn't been able to step up, or he hasn't been able to cater to that. And so there's a discrepancy in what she feels about her needs being taken care of, because in his perception, he's taking care of it because he's giving her all of these amazing things, right? But in her perception, she feels that, my needs are not being taken care of. I've been eating dinner by myself every single day this whole week, and I can't be doing this, and I feel so lonely, and there's no excitement in my life. You're not making things exciting. It was exciting for us at one point in time. So this is Carlos being careless about what Gabby truly desires and what she truly needs from him, and he thinks that he's been giving in the big stuff, and all of this big explanation felt like giving it to you. So maybe it really does resonate with someone out there, but it looks like maybe this person might have focused on the bigger things, but they didn't really cater to the smaller aspects. Another message that's coming through is maybe this person did meet like the big things, but maybe taking on your mental load or emotional load off of the connection. Maybe those are the little things that he or they, I don't know why I said he, but I think maybe Carlos was in my mind. But gender doesn't matter, all right? No, gender doesn't matter at all, but maybe they did not focus on the little things. Another message that's coming through, a lot that's coming through to me with respect to this, I'm not sure who said it, this person on Instagram that I did see at one point, and it was a quote, and they said, a marriage doesn't break because of the big things. It's because of the small things that you neglect over a period of time. And I did not say it in the most eloquent way, and I definitely did not say it in the way that this person said it. I don't know who it is. It's not coming to me. It was just one-off scrolling that came up. But that quote or that phrase is coming through to me that, and I think he was like a divorce lawyer or something, and someone asked him, well, what is the most common reason for divorce? And he said, it's not what you think. It's actually the smaller things that matter. And it's when those needs are not being met that the entire relationship crumbles. It's not the big things. And so that also is coming to my mind right now. So a lot of messages coming through about what could have happened between the two of you. So I guess maybe it's important for someone out there to feel seen with respect to these experiences. So a little bit of that recognition coming through. Pal one, because I think that this person might perceive that they've given you everything, but now they're realizing that you actually were looking for the smaller things, then the more the more non-materialistic things about this connection, and your person is realizing that they have just been giving you the bare minimum and they should not have done that. So a lot of recognition, a lot of realization happening right now as you are setting boundaries. It's also possible that for some of you, I'm also getting that you might be posting about what someone else is doing for you, and they might actually be taking care of you really, really well. And this person's realizing that what they gave you was not what actually you needed, but you actually value these little things. And so there's a little bit of that recognition going on. Or I'm also getting so many scenarios coming to my mind right now. I have no idea why, but I'm also getting that this person could have seen you like certain Instagram posts, and so they're understanding what exactly, and these posts could have like a deeper insight to who you are as a person, or what you're looking for in a connection, what you don't want, what you do want. And this person might also be analyzing that. So I guess that could be coming as signs for this person and realizations as well. But it's definitely happening, Pal One. Like there's a lot of realizations happening on this person's end. They definitely want a change in this dynamic. They definitely are realizing, all right, I shouldn't have done that. Or what I gave to Pal One was just a bare minimum. And right now, a little bit cloudy. Pal One, I will kind of tell you that there's the clarity is not set in right now. The energy that your person is in is very, very just waiting and watching. It's more of watching, analyzing, trying to understand the situation, trying to understand where you're at, and doing a lot of retrospection as well. So it's definitely good energies, I would say. I guess I would say healthy, because they are taking the time to understand and analyze, but I don't think that they know what to do just yet. All right, so from realization, they have to step into kind of seeing how they can embody those traits. So a little bit of time to go there. I would not expect this person to reach out if you are with someone, or if this person continues to perceive that you are with someone else. But if this person realizes that you are on your own, as in, I guess I would say you're not romantically connected to anyone, or that you are open to this connection, then yes, I would expect this person to do something. I would expect a romantic gesture. I don't know why I said gesture. I think it's gesture. All right. Yeah. So I would expect a romantic gesture from this person if and only if this person perceives that you are open to them or you're not with anyone else right now. If you are, then this person will completely block themselves and they wouldn't want to interfere. So, but the good news, I guess I would say, is that they're willing to wait for the third party situation in your life to end for them to come in. All right, because this person, they seem a bit confident, Pawan. They seem a bit confident about the third party situation in your life ending. And I definitely feel that it's a person. At least this person feels that it's a person. So I'm getting that energy very, very strong. It doesn't matter what the reality is, it's this person's perception, all right? So they definitely, like, how do I say this, Pawan, without sounding confusing? They're sure that that third party situation is going to end because there's a very deep knowing that both of you are meant to be together, where this person perceives that both of you have to be together. So a little bit of that confidence coming through, definitely. A little bit of confidence about the connection, about themselves, about your feelings for them as well. But this person does recognize that right now you might be a little bit cold towards them, and they're willing to wait. They're willing to wait till you calm down. But at the same time, if you're with someone else, then they won't come in. They don't want to interfere with that. But if things change on your end, like the third party situation ends, or this person realizes that you are open to them coming back, then they would definitely do something. More than communication, I think that this person might just show up at your door, or might send you flowers, might just meet you in person. It seems more to be a romantic gesture, all right, that this person is planning, okay? But one advice that's coming through for you, there is nothing that you have to do, Palwan. Like, you don't have to go out of your way to let this person know that you are open to it or not. There's nothing that you have to do because we're getting very, very heavy Queen of Swords energy. You continue being in your lane, all right? Don't, how do I say this? If you let this person know, all right, where you are at, you are stopping the transformation and the realizations that are happening as this person wonders about you and wonders about your life, all right? This person has to go through that process in order to come to a conclusion that they want to be with you, and they have to make these changes about themselves. So continue being in the energy that you are in. It seems to be aligning very, very well, regardless of whether you want this person back or not. It is aligning to this person realizing, and more than realizing, stepping up and making note of the things that they were careless about and how they can work on that. So you don't have to bring clarity to this person. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to even go out of your way to let this person know where you are at. That is this person's problem. That is this person's journey. That is this person's route and path to having those realizations, all right? So don't stop that process, all right? This is an advice that's coming through. You always have free will, of course, but if you want this person to have that path of realization, then, don't cut short their process. They have to come to the conclusion themselves. There's nothing that you can do as well. It is this person's journey, all right? So continue being in the energy that you are in, all right? It seems that you are in alignment with this person, realizing, and more importantly, making note and seeing how they can work on that, all right? Then let's get some messages from them, shall we? Let's get some messages from them. Messages from Pawan's person to Pawan, please. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Messages from Pawan's person to Pawan, please. I'll take those. I'm scared. Yes, they're definitely a little bit scared of you. I mean, it's true, Pawan, because you are being seen as a Queen of Swords energy. You might be a little bit cold. You might have set your boundaries. They're definitely afraid of you right now. I can see that energy definitely coming through. I will. So yes, if you've been wondering, I feel like putting it over here. If you've been wondering whether there can be a change in this person with respect to catering to your actual needs and desires rather than what they perceive is your needs and desires, then it looks like there is a message coming through that they are going to make that effort. But like I said, don't interrupt the process, all right, Palwan, because we've got the dragon coming out. It's a spirit animal, and that's coming out for them. So it's definitely a period of realization that's happening, and it's definitely more spiritual in nature, the knowledge that they're gaining about what to do and how to go about this connection. So continue being in your energy. Don't stop this process for them, all right? We will have our new beginning. Yes, a lot of confidence coming there. I did get that even while we were reading. Your person feels like they're deep knowing coming through as well. And we've got the owl coming out as well. So definitely a deep knowing that both of you, there's something more to happen here and they want to be with you. They definitely want to explore this with you, and they know that they have to be more careful about what was once something that they were careless about. So a lot of confidence, yes, coming through. Are we fading away? Yes, I definitely do get that, because this person perceives that you might be with someone else, or there might be third-party energy in your life, and that's making them feel very insecure, and they're hoping that by the time the third-party energy leaves your life, then maybe both of you are ready for each other, and hopefully you've not faded away. Hopefully the connection that you once felt with this person has not faded away. So a little bit of that insecurity as well coming through. But yes, will you give me a chance? Yes, I'm not surprised this came out at all, because I think that your person is hoping that you will give them a chance, because there's a lot of realizations about what they did not cater to, and they feel that if they step up in that, then you would be happy with them, and so they're hoping for that chance. We will weather through the storm together. So whatever this energy is, I think this is the temperance coming out as well. So definitely having a lot of patience with respect to this connection. They're patiently going to wait for you to be ready for them, whatever that could mean for you, Palwan. But also, maybe you are going to be taking some time to trust this person. You might not be sure about whether you want to be with this person or not, given that they were really careless with your heart the last time. So whatever that phase is going to be, this person feels confident that both of you will navigate it together and both of you will overcome it. I am sorry. Yes, I think for a lot of you, I think you were looking for an apology, and I do feel it is coming, because there is actually a lot of realization happening on your person's end. If we didn't get the dragon, I would not have said that this would be something that your person would verbalize, but given we have the dragon coming out and the deep knowing as well, I think that not only is this an active realization, there's also a feeling in this person to tell you that they are sorry. So when you are ready for this person, it looks like you will also be getting an apology coming through, and I think that the apology is going to be more through actions. But I'm definitely getting that you will get the apology, but it's gonna come with actions as well. So maybe I'm getting roses, a lot of a bouquet of roses. That's coming through very, very heavy for me. This is like a bouquet of roses and then them apologizing along with that. So it's like apology with some action, all right, with some romantic gesture. Yeah, that's how I felt like correcting that. All right. Let's get into the other oracle cards that wanted to come out for your reading. So I have 3 timing cards for you with respect to timing. Please be a little bit careful. They're always based on the current energies of when you're watching this video. I do want to say if the card comes out and it aligns with your intuition, most likely it's for you. Comes out, does not align with your intuition, most likely it's for someone else. Let it go. Don't force it to align. All right. And I also want to say, yes, take some time. I zoned out there for a little bit. Yeah, take some time to think of your questions related to timing. I'll give you a few seconds, but you can also pause this video if you have to. Alrighty, Palwan, I'm opening the cards now. We have Tuesday, April, 14 months. All right, so it looks like the energies are pretty clear. I don't really have to explain any of them. So it looks like you are quite in alignment over there. I did tell you that, right? The energy that you're in is very much in alignment with whatever you're asking about. So continue being in that energy, all right? Helen? Okay. So I usually keep this part of the reading a little bit more freestyle. Maybe you might be seeking guidance, or you might have asked for help regarding this connection or other aspects of your life as well. I keep it open. This is cool. A lot of energy there in this card. But I keep it open, and I just keep this part of my reading as a portal for any messages that want to come through for you. Given that I have not yet tapped into those energies of other aspects of your life, you would be the best person to relate these messages to other aspects of your life, all right? So just wanted to say that. But I'll do my best to try and relate it as much as possible, okay? I am grounded, beautiful. 9999, fulfillment. Fulfillment and completion are near. Powerful card there. Be grateful always. All right, so a couple of messages coming through definitely. With respect to this connection, if you might be feeling a little bit up in the air, given we did get swords energy for you, you might be feeling a little bit up in the air. You might not know what to do, how to go about this connection, whether you want this person back or not. So it might help to ground yourself a little bit. You know, first off, physically grounding yourself might be helpful, but also, you know, just centering yourself, finding that peace within, regardless of what's happening on the outside, might be helpful. This is a really good affirmation to help you ground yourself, to help you center yourself, to help you focus on what's important, what's actually happening, what's unfolding, what you do, or what you can see, what you can rely on rather than what you can't rely on, and then kind of going up in the air about that, all right? So this is one. It could be related to other aspects of your life that you feel are very, very up in the air right now as well. Be grateful always. So even if there are things that are not going right in your life, there are always going to be things that are going right in your life. It is the balance. You know, that is what life is all about. There's always a balance between what's going right and what's not going right. It's always our perception that makes it feel that it is unbalanced. But when we start to focus on what's going right in our lives and we hold more value for that, we shift the balance, you know, we shift the scale, and that's how we start to feel that, all right, more things in our life are going right, all right? But actually in reality, there's always, it's a balance, you know, it's the yin and yang energy. It is always balanced. What's going right and what's not going right, always there is a balance. It's just our perception that makes it feel like, oh, everything's going wrong, or oh, everything's going right. So if it is our perception, it means it is in our hand. It is in our hands on how we want to look at it, how we want to perceive it as well, right? So if we start focusing on more things that we are grateful for, then it shifts the balance. So even though it's actually equal, what's going right and what's not going right, when we focus more on what we're grateful for, what's going right, we're shifting the balance in our perception that there are more things that are going right in our life, and that's how we feel good. That's how we get into manifesting energy as well, all right? So felt like sharing that thought process with you. That is something that I've perceived about life. For me, I think that there is always a balance, but it's just the weightage that we give, you know. We tend to give more weightage to what's not going right in our life. So that's why we feel like, oh, a lot of things are not going right. But in reality, it's always a balance. At every given point in your life, there is always a balance of what's going right and what's not going right. It's just your perception. All right. This is one thought that I've had that has helped calm me down with respect to dealing with what's not going right in my life. All right. Then we have fulfillment. So, Pawan, it looks like there is some completion coming through in your life. Could be related to this connection. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you've been wondering, all right, when am I going to get fulfillment? When am I going to feel good about this? When is this phase going to get over? It looks like this is a confirmation coming through for you that it is over. It is coming through. You are in alignment with the ending, with the completion of it. So hold on. All right. Hold on to that faith. Trust the process, and you're going to get there. All right. Continue being in the energy that you are in. All right. Pile 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the butterscotch with chocolate cone ice cream, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign your energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. This is specifically for no contact and or separation situation. What are Pal 2's person's true feelings for Pal 2, please? Pal 2's person's true feelings for Pal 2, please. I'll take those. Alrighty, Pal 2, let's see what we have here. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Fool. Okay. I have your other oracle cards as well. These are for later. Milk and Honey, Generosity, Novice, Tiger, Commitment, Growth, Rabbit. I was getting heavy commitment energy, and we do have commitment coming out. If you were called to pile 1, I would say you can go check that out. Just because we got the Queen of Swords on both sides, and there is an energy of wanting to give this a second chance, even in this reading and even in that reading. So if you were called to that, I would say go check that out. But if you weren't, then don't worry about it. There's plenty of messages coming through for you. The theme of your reading, Pal 2, is commitment. This person, at one point, they were not enthusiastic about this connection. They didn't want to pursue this. This might have also been very, very heavy runner chaser energy coming through. The energy that you are in right now is that you don't want anything less than what you deserve, all right? You have chosen to walk away. You have chosen to put a pause to this runner chaser dynamic. And your person, honestly, at one point, they thought that you were going to be chasing after them, but then you stopped. You might have been for quite some time. I would not be surprised, but at one point you stopped. And this person, they kept running, and then they looked back, and then they saw that you were really, really far away. And frankly, it looks like you had your back turned on them, and it hit them. It hit them that they actually want to come running towards you, and that's the energy that your person is in. Very, very fierce, very, very determined. A lot of fire energy coming through in your reading. Particularly, it doesn't have to be the sun sign of your person. It's the energy that they are embodying right now, all right? Heavy fire energy coming through, definitely. Your person wants commitment, Pal 2. They want to ground this connection. They want to be with you. They do not care what is in front of them. They don't care what is stopping them from coming to you. Whatever it is, they're just going to burn it all, all right? That is the energy that they're in. So probably time has passed, Pal 2, or this person perceives that too much time has passed when they are away from you. This person might have waited for you to come along or come to them, but you didn't. And that made them even more upset in a way that triggered their feelings for you, their deeper feelings for you, or recognition of their feelings of wanting commitment, I guess I would say. this person realizes that this might actually be the first connection where they want commitment, they want to ground this connection. And so they might be feeling a little bit in over their head, a little bit of nervous energy coming through, yes, but the King of Wands energy is definitely overpowering that. So there might be a subtle layer of, all right, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it. I don't care that this is the first time I felt this way for someone else, but I am going to be doing it. I will push through. So even though there's a little bit of nervous energy, the predominant energy, I guess I would say, is wanting to overpower themselves, that aspect of them that might be feeling insecure. I mean, it's funny, we've got the tiger coming out with the rabbit. I mean, this is prey-predator energy. So there is that conflict of energy that's going on within them as well, where they know there's a part of them that is scared, but the part of them that wants to take action, the part of them that wants to push through is more, significantly more, I guess I would say, than the part of them that is worried or might be afraid of how wrong things could go. And frankly, the part of them that wants to push through and wants commitment is going to eat, is going to eat up the part of them that is afraid. That's the energy that they're in. This is a little bit of transitory energy, I will give it to your person, but very, very close to taking action. I would not be surprised, Paltu, if this person starts pursuing you, and it's hot and heavy energy. It's also energy of someone who's so laser focused on you that they will just come through with their actions, and you're going to know that nothing is going to stop this person from being with you. That's the energy. There's definitely been massive growth that's happened in this person, which is why I feel a lot of time has passed, or it feels like a lot of time has passed. But with the amount of transformation that's happened within this person, yeah, it's significant, Paltu. So I don't know what you could have said. There's something about you saying something to this person that has woken them up. Perhaps the last time both of you had a conversation just before you went into no contact and or separation, maybe you said something to this person that completely shifted their perception about commitment, about being with you, and they realized that, you know, there's an airplane going above, and some of you might want to take that as a sign of very, very powerful energies, because I am feeling it. I don't know if I'm expressing it that way, but it's very, very powerful energy, and it's energy of someone at the edge of wanting to take action, because the way that they feel with you, Paltu, they have not felt that kind of synergy with anyone. There is just this energy in both of you where you flow, you belong together. That's the energy that's coming from your person. That's what they're trying to tell me as well. And they might have, you know, gone on their way, tried to be with other people, but the kind of compatibility that both of you have, I mean, it feels like both of you were just together for lifetimes, and that's how you've come to this synergy. That's how you've come to this compatibility together today. There's a lot of happiness that this person envisions with you, and the energy that they're in is that they want to take a leap of faith. They just want to rush in, come in, tell you, be a part of your life, calm you down. The way, you know, you might be icy right now. That's the energy that I'm getting. And I'm kind of laughing a little bit, because that's how your person perceives you, and they're like, they're ice and I'm fire, so I will melt them. And so it's cute, Paltu. It's a little bit cute, yes. It's kind of like, I will do everything to melt them, and not just, you know, melt your anger, but even just melt your heart as well. And that's the energy that your person is in. Very, very focused, very, very determined. I would expect a lot, actually a lot of action from this person, and it might even make you feel uncomfortable with how passionate this person is and how they're coming forward. This person's love language could be gift giving. I would not be surprised. So a little bit of that gift giving coming through, definitely. But it's more about wanting to be with you. That's it. Just physically be with you and creating a new passionate beginning between the two of you. There's a lot of passion between the two of you, yes, but there's also a lot of feelings, a lot of love, a lot of like this person wants to just worship the ground you walk on. Like that's the energy that's coming through. The King of Wands to me is, of all the four kings, they're definitely the most spiritually tapped into. So I feel like in this separation, because of the growth that your person has had, they've also started to understand a little bit about soulmates and connections and why they feel so strongly for you. So I definitely get that there has been some kind of realization about the spiritual aspects of this connection. And your person might also be tapping into their own spirituality, their own understanding of it, and how they can be an equal counterpart for you. So it's more of you both can be opposites, but the energies that both of you embody is very, very similar, and it kind of meshes very, very well together. So a person's feeling very, very enthusiastic to come forward. There's just plain action-oriented energy. There's nothing more that I can explain, pile, to you, because your person's like, enough with explanations. I want to take action. I am taking action, and I will let my person know. That's you, pile, too. I'll let my person know what I want to say and what I want to feel and what I want them to feel. So honestly, not a lot of words are coming through even for me to tell you, but it's more of action and your person wanting to show you more than telling you what they feel about you and how they want to be with you. And they just want to be with you. I mean, that's the major theme of your reading, pile 2, and their true feelings for you is that they want to be with you. They cannot see themselves being with anyone else because there is no one else that matches them, that matches their energy. And this person might have a little bit of ego, a little bit of their opinion of themselves might be very, very high, all right? Which is why for them to find someone who matches their energy and possibly exceeds it as well is something that has literally brought them to their knees, which is why this person just worships the floor that you walk on. And this person might put you on a pedestal, yes, but I think that it is necessary for this person to put you on a pedestal given this slight amount of ego that they have. No judgment there. There's no right or wrong. It's just the energy that they are in, the energy that they're embodying, part of their character, a part of their nature. I'm not judging. None of us get to judge, but I'm just telling you that maybe it's good for this person to have that, to have you on a pedestal a little bit. All right, so if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable about that, I'll say don't worry about it. It looks like this person wants to spend their entire life just being at your service. That's the energy that they are in. Whatever you want, whatever you desire, whatever, you just point to something and they will do it for you. And that's the energy coming through. They will do everything in their power to bring you whatever it is that you desire. You just have to say it and it will be at your feet. Your wish is their command. That's the energy that's coming through, all right? Let us get some messages from them, because a lot of what's coming through is just action, but I'm not really getting words anymore. So let's see what they want to say, if they do have something to say. So messages from Paltu's person from Paltu, please. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, let's see. Let's see, Paltu. I'm struggling to trust. So a little bit of that past energy coming through. I definitely feel that with the growth that they've had, they're beginning to trust this connection. And more importantly, they're beginning to trust themselves. So maybe in the past, this person didn't think that they were capable of commitment. They didn't think that maybe they were worthy of someone to be committing to. And I think part of their process of tapping into their spirituality has been to raise their self-worth and beginning to trust that, yes, they are deserving of a connection that is as beautiful as the one both of you have. I want to be a part of your life again. Yes, I am not surprised at all, because the energy coming through is that this person, they will do everything in their power to be a part of your life. All right, being a part of your life is going to be like a blessing for them, and they want that. We will get out of this. So whatever has happened between the two of you, whatever has gone down between the two of you, your person is very confident that both of you will get out of it. Both of you will make it out of it. And this person's sure that they will create a path to you. I'm getting the heavy tiger energy as well coming through. There is a higher purpose to all this. Yes, I did get that, right? I definitely feel that your person, given we have the King of Wands coming out for them, there's definitely some element of spirituality that they've been tapping into, some kind of spiritual knowledge, either from their own spirit guides, from the universe, whatever they believe in. I'm pretty sure that there has been some downloads that this person has been getting, and they've been understanding deeper about what soulmate connections are. Like I said, I would not be surprised if there is some kind of a soulmate connection as well. So the person is understanding that there is a higher purpose to the separation between the two of you, and also for both of you coming together as well. I let my ego, what did I say? Pal 2, I let my ego get between us. I was getting that. I was getting ego even when I was reading this energy. And let me tell you, in this separation and this no contact, if their ego was at 100%, let me tell you, it's come down to like 5% now. So there's still that ego left, but that ego is actually helping them respect this connection. So in a way, it's working for them, all right? But I have to say, Pal 2, I'm not surprised this card came out, because I think before this connection went into no contact and separation, I think that there was a lot about this person's ego that came in between the two of you. And in the separation, in the no contact that's happened between the two of you, I think that this person has been through quite a lot to break down that ego. And usually when it comes to breaking down of ego, especially ego that is not serving you, all right? First off, the ego is there to protect something that you don't want other people to know about you, or something that you feel vulnerable about. And so when it comes to breaking down of that ego, usually the universe steps in, especially when it's working against you and working against alignment for the life that you desire. So what happens is there are usually moments where, however powerful your ego is, it's going to be that extreme of a tower moment that is created in your life. It's usually the opposite, all right? Equal and opposite. To break down that ego, you need to have an equal and opposite reaction, I guess I would say. And I guess a little bit of physics coming through there. So physics could be significant to your person, or something related to physics could be important to your connection. Doesn't have to be, but it is coming through to me as well. All right, so this person might have been through significant experiences, doesn't have to be a tower moment, but could have been through significant experiences to break down that ego. And given how strong their ego was, I think that this person might have been through quite a lot to have this growth within them, and for them to be able to tap into their spirituality, because it doesn't come automatically, you know. Spirituality, first off, the first step is usually psychology, you know, tapping into psychology and trying to understand. And when psychology is no longer enough for you to get the answers that you're looking for, that's when people usually start tapping into spirituality. And it has to come to that threshold point. And I feel like explaining this to you because I think that this is something that your person has been through. This is a journey that your person has been through. It was no longer enough to explain what was happening to them. It was so senseless, possibly, what your person went through, or it was just that overwhelming that they had no choice but to turn to spirituality, to be open to it, to, you know, soothe their soul and to find peace within themselves. That's usually the journey into spirituality. And I'm actually being called to remember this quote, and I don't know if it's right or wrong. I don't know any of that, all right? But it is something that's coming through to me. So the quote is, and apparently it's a very, very old quote, something that's passed down through generations, but religion is for people who don't want to go to hell, you know. But spirituality is for people who've already been there. And I don't know if it's right or wrong, but for me personally, looking at my life's journey, I resonate with that quote because it's true for my life in particular. So you can take that quote as it resonates. I know that there are certain words in there that might trigger a few people, might not trigger a few people. I don't know. So, you know, take that, and if it is triggering you, let it go. It's probably not for you, all right? But in particular for me, given my life experiences, that quote actually holds true for my life, all right? And I felt like sharing that with you because I think that for some of you, it might be why this person just being so much in their ego has suddenly shifted to a different version of themselves, like so unrecognizable actually, that they're starting to tap into spirituality, they're starting to understand themselves more, they're starting to become very self-aware, they're starting to work on their ego, like whatever they were trying to protect because of their ego, they're working on that so that they can be, you know, more vulnerable but in a healthy space. They're providing that space for themselves as well. So a little bit of a massive shift going on with your person, and this might be the reason for that, right? So definitely ego that was there, and there's a lot of recognition around that as well. I'm not the person for you. So the way that I'm getting this message in particular, Patu, is that the person that they were, you know, filled with all of this ego, yes, that was definitely not what you deserved. That was not the person for you. But the person that they are becoming that version of themselves because they know that is the person for you. All right, that is going to be a person who's going to be a match for you. All right. So these are the messages that wanted to come through for your reading. How to. Let's get into the last section of this reading. I feel like keeping those there, so we're going to keep those there. So these are 3 timing cards. With timing, I do want to say please be a little bit careful. They're always based on the current energies of when you're watching this video. If the card comes out and it doesn't align with your intuition, most likely it's not for you. It's probably for someone else. Let it go. Don't force it to align. If the card comes out and aligns with your intuition, most likely it's for you, all right? Take some time. Think of questions related to timing. You can pause this video if you have to, but I'll also give you a few seconds to think of your questions. How to? I'm opening the cards now. 4 weeks. When you believe. Aquarius season. All right, so these two seem pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to get into that, but let's get into when you believe. So whatever it is that you're asking about, Paltu, maybe there's a part of you that subconsciously doesn't believe that it's going to happen or you're worthy of it, one of the two, all right? And you could, you know, keep telling yourself, yes, I believe that it's going to happen, but take a second to ask yourself, do I really believe it is going to happen? Am I embodying someone who believes it's going to happen, whether it is with respect to my thoughts, my feelings, my actions? You know, someone could say, oh, I believe that I will find true love, but the way that they might be taking action might actually be someone who doesn't believe in that. You know, maybe they might be going after emotionally unavailable people. And so it's in their actions that's clear that they actually don't believe they are capable of, that they don't believe, all right? It's not reality, that they don't believe that, you know, maybe a true connection with an emotionally available person is going to come their way. So this is just an example, but try to see, take some time, take a step back, take a look at the thoughts that you're having about whatever it is that you asked about, the feelings that you're having. You know, what seems to be a predominant feeling, a predominant thought that you're having about whatever it is that you're asking about. Does it really signal or signify that you believe? All right, then take a look at whether you believe you are worthy of it, whether you truly think that it's going to happen for your life. And then try to see the actions that you're taking towards that, all right? It's all about the energy. It doesn't matter how many times you say it, but if you truly don't believe on the inside, then that is misalignment at the core of it, all right? So take some time and then slowly adjust. Believe first. Everything, the core of manifestation, Patu, is believing. That's it. It's as simple as that. If you don't believe, you are right. If you believe, you are right. it just works that way. That is the fundamental law of the universe, actually. So it's all about what you believe. It's not about what you want. It's not about what you need. It's nothing to do with that. It's everything boils down to your core belief. What is it that you believe? All right. If you believe that only negative things happen to you, then only negative things will happen to you. That is what you are drawing in with your energy. But if you believe that you are worthy of this, if you believe that only good things happen or only things in alignment that will happen, then that is what will align with you. That is what you attract. All right. The universe doesn't know right or wrong or good or bad, nothing. It just shows you what you are, and what you are is what you believe. It's as simple as that. All right, pile 2? So these are the 3 cards. Frankly, I also needed that reminder, to be very honest with you. So yeah, but no, it is true, you know. The universe, I mean, people say, oh, the universe is testing you, or you know, it's sending you bad things. No, the universe doesn't know it doesn't know to test you. It doesn't know what is good, what is bad. No, it doesn't. It just sends you what you are, and what you are in that moment, the energy that you are in. It's as simple as that. You know, there is no test. There is no, you know, I'm going through these trials and tribulations because, you know, the universe is testing me. I don't believe in that, all right? I know that there's a lot of line of thoughts about that, but I don't believe in that. There are no tests, all right? Everything boils down to my energy, all right? Whatever I am calling into my experience, it is on me. No one is testing me. No one wants to... nothing. No, there's nothing of that sort, all right? So it's just, if I feel like things are not in alignment or they're not going to the way that I hope they would, then there is fundamentally something in my energy that I have to realign, or I am misaligned and I have to align. It's as simple as that. No one is testing me, all right? I feel like when we go into that thought process of like, oh, someone is testing me, I feel that we end up getting more scared, or we tend to, how do I say this? Like, you know, when you go for a test, there's that natural nervousness and anxiety that comes through, right? No, I feel all of that is unnecessary, you know, because so I personally don't feel there is any test. It's just the energy that I'm in. It's what I'm attracting, and I attract who I am. You attract who you are. It's just as simple as that, all right? I am attractive, beautiful. 6565, progress. You are making progress. Keep going. Love yourself first. Beautiful energy is coming through. So if you're struggling to believe that you are attractive, whether it is mentally attractive, physically attractive, spiritually attractive, whatever it may be that you feel you're struggling in this moment, this is a beautiful affirmation, pile 2. This is also going to help you recognize the beauty within you and help you recognize that you are attractive, all right? So it looks like someone might be struggling with that a little bit. Doesn't have to be related to this connection. It could be related to other aspects of your life as well. If you've been working on that, pile 2, and I'm being called to see that maybe this has something to do with you believing, all right? This might tie in very well with the timing card, when you believe, all right? So just take a look at that. Pile 2, are you relating something that you're wishing for to how attractive you are? That could be sometimes a mind block as well, all right? So if you've been working on that, this might just be a thumbs up that yes, you're going on the right path, you're doing the right work. Progress. If you've been feeling that you can't see any progress, but you've been putting in all the work, I think that this is a confirmation that even though you can't see progress, you are making progress. Pile 2 doesn't have to be related to this connection, all right? This part of the reading is usually more freestyle, and it's just a portal for messages coming through for other aspects of your life and or this connection as well. Something that you might be seeking guidance for, something that you might be struggling with, something that you've asked help for. This is just a portal for that. Given that I have not tapped into those energies of your life at this point, you would be the best person to relate these messages to that, all right? Love yourself first. Again, coming through for when you believe, pile 2, All right, maybe there's an aspect of self-love and self-worth coming through over there that you have to believe first that you are worthy of it, that you are capable of attracting it into your life, whatever it is that you've asked about, all right? And whoever you are today, yes, you are capable of attracting that into your existence. All right, that might be something that you need to maybe be a little bit more cognizant about. This might be a gentle nudge in that direction. All right, how to? So this is where I will leave it for today. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for, pal too. My private readings are open right now, but if this is where you choose to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with likes, shares, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal too, you always have free will, trust your intuition, and I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation and whatever it is that you might be struggling with at this point in time. All right? Take care. I'll catch you in my next one.